Hi everyone! This is the third day about trying to learn how to make our drawings act. And I just worked a bit more on the whole scene that I was working on the last video. So, well, I want to show you my progress. Let's go! Okay, so mainly what I want to show you is what I've been doing, and I try to add a little bit more of body language and a lot of more facial expression to the whole poses that I've been working on yesterday. Even though I'm wearing the same t-shirt because I'm a very dirty person, the other video was actually shot yesterday. So what we have here is this character, the one on the left. He is looking very distracted, looking at his shoes while he walks. And on the other hand, we have the girl character that she's looking straight, very confident, with her chin up. And so I did the two faces. They're going to vary a lot when I'm doing this because I was very sketchy. So, second drawing. The character gets surprised when he sees the wallet on the floor. This is a pretty common surprise face. So, he leans, he looks just a bit worried about what it is. He goes like, what is this? He's looking a bit confused. And he looks up and adds 2 + 2, and he goes like, oh, that's from the girl. So the first thing he does is, well, he looks a little bit scared. He's like trying to get some confidence to give it to her. And finally he gets it and decides to tap on her shoulder despite his fears. He's a very brave, shy man. So what happens with the girl? The girl actually, wait, where is it? The girl actually gets just a bit surprised. I have to move I did this as a comparison, but she would actually be where this one stands. So she gets surprised, right? And now is where it gets a little bit complicated. Like you can see, I tried to get her face to look like surprise and outrage at the same time, like something wrong is going on and she doesn't know why, and that is exactly why she reacts like she does, which is like this. So in this one, compared to the sketch that I had to, there are still some things that I don't like about this one, and let me show you what it is. Now, I don't think I was actually exaggerated enough her throwing her hip here to the back to put all of this weight of her body near him. And at the same time, it's like I wanted to have this feeling of this arm being pulled and his face resisting. And I don't really think that I got it right. I still have to work a lot on it. And well, now that I see his face, it's like I will make the mouth a lot more open than what it is. And she's like looking like a you bastard. She's looking angry and she's like, so all of this is going this way. So I move on to the next one. Let me see how it goes. Okay, so this one I can put them together, yeah. So yeah, sizes and scale, they're going to vary a bit. These ones, maybe I can just adjust it a bit so they look like they're the same people at the same size. So in this one you have the two faces looking to the same point, that is the arm, but she's pulling really angry and he's pretty desperate, and I try to stretch his face and his eyes to get more movement. It doesn't look that good, does it? But still, what matters from what I'm doing here, that I'm trying to do, is try to get the body and the face to actually convey one expression at the same time. And I try and kind of think that I'm getting there. Now, this one, well, I'm going to get this one. This one, she's looking really angry, what's your problem? And he is, well, he's pretty terrified of her. And I know that probably I'm missing just one more drawing of the impact, when he actually hits the floor, because now I have it in the air, and I have it, let me show you here. I have him in the air, and then I have him already lying on the floor, and she completely finished her pose. There needs to be one more. I may do one more tomorrow. So now she's looking at him pretty angry, and he's looking all terrified. Well, not all terrified, but just a bit terrified. And I'm going to get rid of this one. And this one, this is a new one that I worked today, because the other ones are the ones that I'm showing you yesterday. And so he's kind of getting his hand up, kind of a bit scared because he doesn't know what her reaction is going to be. Now, when he's laying like that, like it doesn't look that good. Like, I tried to bring all the face like this, but you know, if you look at like this, he may look a bit more scared. But when he's lying down, it doesn't look that much. Maybe I have to exaggerate it a bit. But she just realizes what happens, and I think it looks great. I actually really like her pose, and this pose, I actually got it from the video that I shot of myself. I tried a few poses before, and I wasn't getting it right, and then I was like, all right, I have the reference. So I went to my reference of me doing the pose, and I got it. And I have this one, and there's just one extra that is like the ending of the story, where, you know, it was all a misunderstanding, and she's like, she kind of likes him, I think. So he's getting up, and he's like, oh, it's okay, and she is pretty happy with what's going on. Now, there are a few things that I've been learning about this. One is one that I kind of already know, but I still have a lot of work of trouble trying to get it right, and that is just neck movement. And you know, if you look at Disney movies, when the characters are actually emoting and showing expression, they never have their head still, but they're always moving their neck towards the side, and most of the times they're just tilting it. It sometimes adds to the expression, because most of the time the expression that characters make are not symmetric. They don't look the same on the two sides of the face. And tilting the neck kinda enhances that feeling that the emotion is being directed towards one side or the other. Now, since I've been doing this all on a like profile level look, I didn't get to work too much on that. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do some kind of storyboard with this, and see if by changing camera angles depending on what's going on, I can work a little bit more on the acting. So that's what I'm going to do today, which is like over the weekend. And well, if you look at this like from behind, let me see. If we add the whole story, where is it? You still have like this tale of something going on, right? You still look at this, and it's still a story, and you can see that the reactions of the characters are pretty clear. And I really like that. I think that that's what I was going for. But I still can go for something a little bit more complex and a little bit more nuanced, I think. So that's what I'm going to do. That's going to be it for today. My name is Javi and I can draw. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.